You're still alive, doing the Lord's work. Just trying to help some people find their way out of addiction and make a difference and do things a little bit differently. Um, it was interesting. I had this conversation today, and somebody asked me what I did, and I was like, "Oh, I'm an addiction counselor," and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how hard your days must be, and it must be so difficult to work with clients that are, dishonest and all over the place." And she's like rattling on, and in my head, I'm thinking, lady, the clients are not what complicates my day. I understand what's going on in their head. So they don't throw wrenches in my days. Are some emotional? Yes. Are some complicated? Yeah. They don't make me have a bad day though. You want to know what makes me have a bad day? Uh the normal adults and other people that I cross in the treatment provider world. They're the ones that make my day complicated. What makes my day hard is I don't know, a detox program that I refer a court ordered client to who is supposed to complete detox and then be bed to bed transferred to a higher level of care for a long term treatment. That program releasing the client, discharging them 9 days ahead of schedule without coordinating with anybody, without telling the referring source, without letting the courts know. And to top it all off, they put a person who is less than 30 days clean from methamphetamines in an Uber by herself with no accountability to an address of some program she allegedly chose herself with nobody on the other side waiting for her. So what throws a wrench in my day? A detox program, I don't know, losing my client. Or how about a legal entity willing to take someone's freedom out from under them without confirming that the consequence they are about to pay, they actually do deserve. For a positive oral swab drug screen without confirming it with a lab test. By the way, those things are not always accurate. And if you're going to pull somebody's freedom out from underneath their feet, they better have that substance in their system, and you better check first. I thought that was CYA anyway, so that one will most definitely throw a wrench in my day and give me no chance but to interfere and blow shit up because you're not putting my client in jail unless you are 100% sure that he used, and guess what, y'all? Not a trace in the confirmation. So, just saying. Oh, or how about a child protective services case being extended for 6 months for for reading the drug screen results wrong. The client was clean the whole time and they wouldn't let her defend herself because they were reading the drug screen results wrong. That one certainly threw a wrench in my day. You see, people get it twisted. At least for me, I chose to come in the field. Those are my people. The addicts making the dumb decisions that everybody's judging and assuming makes it so hard for me. They're the ones I'm here to help because it's not about me. So lying to me, it's not personal. I understand that. You know what I mean? You are a treatment provider right now who doesn't give a fuck and who's just checking boxes for Medicaid billing. You're the ones that complicate my day. And also creating an obstacle and barriers that I do not need. The barriers and the obstacles that they face today are 10 times harder than they were for me 10 years ago. So the last thing I need is to be coming across a treatment program asking for my referrals that is nothing more than a Medicaid billing scam. Y'all are the ones that complicate shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just all alone out here on an island by myself, but that is typically what happens. But am I the only one working in this field that doesn't blame the addict? that doesn't blame the one with the really sick brain for making unhealthy decisions? Am I the only one?